Okay, so yesterday in the roleplay, which made me laugh so fucking much, by the way, I don't know about you, but then it's always fun to be Josh. I was talking about the Oedipus complex, or Josh was talking about the Oedipus complex, which, yeah, and you said you weren't sure what Josh was on about. Sorry, cat is climbing into the drawer. He's in the drawer. Repeat, he's in the drawer. You can see him there. He's in my underwear drawer. I don't know what he's doing there. I don't know if I can sort of describe the Oedipus complex, so I'm too interested in what. Max? I don't know what he's doing. And now the door's opening of its own volition. Holy shit, there's ghosts in my house. Okay. Actually, I should shut the door or people will think I'm like talking to myself. Which I do, but, you know, don't want everyone to know. I mean, not close family members. You can know, but tell no one. Alright. I need more juice. This is mango juice with the iron stuff in it, so I won't look so dead. Right. Yeah, the Oedipus complex. And also, when you replied, there's cat hair all over the place. When you replied, you said lots of likes in the sentence, and I didn't laugh. I didn't notice until like later on when I was copying it out. When I was copying the RP out, and then I sorry, I'm looking for my earring. I need to stop getting distracted. See, I'm like the way you said Neku was. Piece of string! Woo! Oh, that's quite interesting actually. He's got I have to stop getting distracted, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't notice how many likes you put in it, which would have made me lol even more. Well, it did make me lol when I noticed, but it was, you know, later on. And I was gonna be RPing a bit longer, but then the internet just spazzed out, which is done now. It's weird. Okay, I'm never gonna talk about this damn complex, am I? Okay, so basically Freud, Sigmund Freud, psychologist, you probably heard of. Most people go on about him and how he relates everything back to sex. But yeah, the Oedipus complex says that there's a stage in every male's life around, I can't remember the ages, but it's basically every boy forms a really close attachment with their mother, as in like wants to sleep with her in a weird way, except not in that way because you haven't fully developed a adult sex drive. It's a different kind of attraction, but nonetheless, that's what the Oedipus complex is. It's a cycle of a boy being attracted to his mother, being very jealous or hating his father, and but then he eventually concludes that in order to become adult and gain a woman like his father has, like his mother, he must accept the role of a man, accept the same sort of role as his father has, and that's partly, you know, explains one of the reasons why people think father figures are important, or why people would say that a guy who doesn't have a father around or is or no sort of male influence is more likely to have feminine qualities, stuff like that. And then that's pretty, you know, that's basically on basics. But then years later, people asked him to sort of answer a few questions because it's a dodgy ass theory. Not to mention because it's been said that Freud, like, was in love with his mother and was still in love with his mother, therefore maybe he's just thinking that everyone is like him. But yeah, I know this is probably really boring, Or if it's not boring, then that's great. That means it makes psychology fun. Okay. So first someone said, "What about chicks, dude?" Okay, and yeah, and so basically he mentioned the Electra complex, which is the same thing. Oh, I should probably mention Oedipus. You may or may not know Greek myth about a man who, or a boy or a man who killed his father and married his mother. That's where the name comes from, and I don't know about the Electra story, but I imagine it's something similar with a woman. So they said it's the same thing, you know, you fancy your dad, you get over it by being more like your mum, and oh yeah, and the other thing that wasn't originally explained by it is gay people, and so Freud later sort of tacked on, as well as the Electra complex, which was again very last minute. Oh, and the other thing he said was this thing about girls having penis envy, and it's very weird. But I don't really want to get into that. But the basic thing he said was the Electra complex. So yeah. So if we go with the example of a gay male, so a gay male never fully gets over that attachment to his mother. Therefore, he still. Because it's a very dodgy theory. It's a sort of he did it last minute, basically, before he died and stuff. Okay, yeah, he sorry, let the cat out. I've been talking for nearly 7 minutes again. I keep doing that. A gay guy is a guy with an unresolved Oedipus complex. It's hard to say what the full explanation for that is. Something like he still loves his mother and wants to be like his mother, or his mother is the only woman he can ever truly love. Stuff to that on that sort of level. And opposite with a gay girl. I don't really know about bisexuals. Freud kind of overlooked that. It was too kinky for him. Anyway, I thought I'd briefly explain that, and if I come up with any other weird psychological things, I'll explain those too. Because Josh has had a lot of time to learn this stuff. Yeah, so basically Josh was getting Neku back by A, saying he had an unresolved Oedipus complex and that's why he's gay, and B, just generally calling him very gay, which is it's not even the pot calling the kettle black, it's like one stage more. It's like the rainbow kettle calling the ever so slightly pink kettle black. Calling the ever so slightly pink Oh, I don't fucking know. Okay. I'll shut up now. Okay.